on the way back home to Nuremberg. It's like a 3.5 hour drive. Still have a stop for dinner at McDonald's, which is like a tradition post-race. And I'll start from the beginning. I arrived yesterday there in Buschhütten. Had some pre-race interviews, and it was really nice to meet all the other pros, all the other German pros. Really nice to see them again. We had a nice dinner, and then the start was today at 3 p.m. So quite late start, not the usual, but for Olympic distance I think it's fine. And before the race, obviously was quite nervous. What I didn't expect, but don't know, like my stomach was quite nervous, couldn't really eat that well, because I didn't know what to expect from myself, like how is the shape after such a long winter of training. And actually I had no expectations, but still, like I said, it's like before a hard session, you're nervous as well, you just want to prove it to yourself. And I was on the lane. It was a swim in the pool, 1,000 meter, and I was on the first lane with Richard Murray and Andy Böcherer. And actually we had a plan that I'm gonna lead, and then Andy swimming on second and Richard on third position. So I was starting on the left side, Andy in the middle, Richard on the right. And actually after 50 meter I thought we will, they will get a bit slower and go behind me on my feet, save the energy. I'm gonna lead, keep up the pace, which is not a problem for me to lead there, because I think I was the fastest swimmer on the lane. But the problem was, Andy didn't really give up. He didn't really slow down. So we were swimming next to each other for 300 meters, which is really stupid because we are pulling each other the water away. And the other lanes, they have their, they already have their lead and just swimming so much faster than us. And then I got slower and decided to swim on his hip. But then he got slow as well. Then I decided, okay, come on, now I'm gonna lead, try to swim in front of him. But as soon as I increased the pace, he also increased the pace. So I don't know, that was not the best. So that's why the swimming could have gone better. We still came out of the water in an okay position, lost quite some time to the leaders, but still were in the group right away in the main pack. Then the cycling, 40k on the highway, which is awesome. I love that. It's like up and down, was quite windy. Actually not easy conditions, but still really fast. And I just pushed it right from the beginning, overtook the group and just gave it all and rode away from the group. In the beginning I didn't really make up a lot of time, and I was also worried because the group behind me, they were saving energy. Also Andy Böcherer was leading all the time, as I saw it. I was worried the others will, the fast runners were in that group and they will save a lot of energy, and I only not even have a minute lead. But then on the second half I made up quite some time. I just kept on pushing, kept my power. And I think I had just over 360 watts average and 370 watts normalized power, and rode over 48 average, which is really good. And it wasn't it was hard, of course. Olympic distance is harder than half distance, but it wasn't all out or something. And definitely had still some good energy levels going on to run. And then I started my run. It's like a 9 times 1.1k course, so 9 loops. It was just over 10k overall, and which is usually 9 loops. That's quite tough. It gets really long. But in this case it was nice because every loop you had this huge crowd cheering, and that was really amazing. It really pushed me in the lead, and I went onto the run course with over a 2-minute lead on the pack. And then I actually was surprised how good legs I had. Was just running my pace. It was really like it's not a fast run course. It's like grass. Then you have like it's really narrow. You have right turn, left turn, and like little uphill turn around. You have to grab this bend, so everyone knows which, and you know which loop you're in. And so yeah, that it's a tough run course. Definitely, it was also windy. Like the only straight you had like crazy headwind, but I just kept my rhythm. I found a good rhythm, kept it, and I'm really happy with my run. Actually surprising after this bike ride, I ran on this course like a 3:18 pace according to my watch, which is really solid for that. And then I kept the lead and finished on first race of the season. And I'm so happy, and really happy with the performance. Really happy with the win. What I didn't expect that it's going so well. Like 1 week after coming down from altitude, but maybe now that it was like my third time in altitude camp, it's actually like maybe I already had some of the effect, because like it definitely wasn't like any negative performance. It was really only positive. And the crowd was amazing. The organization was amazing. Big thanks to Rainer and Sabine, the organizers, for making such a small event, which is so huge, just because they're doing this with all their power and heart, and it's a really amazing race. I can recommend it to everyone. I only had heard stories before how amazing it is, but now I experienced it myself, and I was positively surprised about this race. And if it fits again into the race schedule, I'll definitely come back. And my performance gave me definitely a big confidence booster for the season. Next up is the championship in Samarine in 2 weeks, first half distance, against a really strong field, and then 1 week after at Ironman 70.3 Kraichgau in Germany, another half distance, the first time doing like 2 half distances in 1 week. And also strong field. I still need the World Championship qualification, but of course the main goal is also to win there. And so I'm really confident now. Was a good hit out, good season opener. And of course congratulations to Max Sperl for second place, and Johannes Vogel for third place. And I think fourth was Andy Böcherer then, and fifth the Olympian from South Africa, starting now from Netherlands, Richard Murray. It was quite a good field actually, and also with Niels Frommold, Maurice Clavel, and Franz Löschke, and a few others. So everyone who wasn't in St. George was in Buschhütten, and congrats to them for making it a tough race, and for finishing strong. And now let's go to the McDonald's. Thanks for watching, and of course don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, and I see you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Cheers.